everyone and welcome to Headlines Today. I'm Anna M. Vettikad. Like a small bunch of exclusive people in the city of Delhi, I can safely say to you, without the danger of causing a scandal, that right now I'm sitting in Arjun Rampal's lap. For those of you who want an explanation, I am at the Lap Lounge in Delhi, which is owned by Arjun Rampal, and Arjun's here with me to talk about his work as an actor, as a businessman, as a model, to talk about his life, his work and everything surrounding him. Hello Arjun, welcome to Headlines Today.
Most welcome to be on my lap, Anna. Anytime.
But how boring is it, yeah?
Is it boring? Not at all it's boring. You've got lights in there. I've kept customers out, okay, just to
That's
entertain
true.
you.
Though I'm sure women who are fantasizing about your lap have other ideas in their mind, Arjun.
Really? Well, I think I try to live up to all the fantasies through my club and through this space. I think when they come here, they won't miss my lap personally that much.
Is it right then to describe you as a man who's rich, handsome and famous?
Famous, yes. Handsome, okay. Rich, okay.
If the taxman's listening. But life is giving you a lot right now in terms of acting roles, isn't it?
Yeah, touch wood. Yeah, touch wood, touch gold.
Touch gold.
Yeah, touch wood. I mean, it's been good. You know, the last 3 years, I think 3-4 years of my career have really kind of settled me into the rhythm that I want to be in as an actor. People recognize me as an actor far more seriously. And that is the rhythm I wanted to get into, you know. I don't play the safe roles. I like to experiment. I like to push the envelope. People realize that they're writing stuff like that. And most importantly, audiences accepting stuff like that. You know.
Okay. So with Rajniti, are you, would it be correct to describe that role as an amoral politician?
Is there a moral one?
You tell me who you're modeling yourself on.
Well, you know, when you talk about politics, and there's a very nice line in the film where the person says कि राजनीति में सिर्फ एक चीज सत्य है और वो है जीत. And that is true about politics. You know, you could do a campaign, you do your whole stuff, you go through the whole procedure of everything, but if you could lose by a vote and it's gone. Now, the film Rajniti is so layered, and all the characters are so layered, and they're so with rural India, you know, zameen se jude hue characters, which Prakash Jha is so brilliant in doing, that it was, I think, one of the toughest and most challenging parts that I have played. You know, because this guy is very noble, but he's also horrible.
Is it possible to be an honest politician, do you think?
I think it's very difficult. I think it's very difficult because the systems that are there.
Would you ever want your daughters to become politicians?
Yes, if they wanted to, and if they would do their job correctly, what we think is correct. What is it that a politician should really do? The questions for me: develop the country correctly, you know, bring in good infrastructure. By bringing good infrastructure, education, you know, reducing the poverty line, you know, these are things, issues that need to be dealt with within India. And if you do that as a politician, and if you have gone there and you said, no, I will reach those resources where I can do all of that, and no matter what it takes for me to reach those resources, even if it is doing some bad things along the way, but I finally reach out there in doing that, okay, and I can do so much good from that, then what is wrong in that?
But you said it is difficult to be an honest politician. Is it possible?
I think everything is possible. I think the more we will have more educated people coming in, the more, and that's why the future of India looks so bright, you know, because we have politicians like Rahul Gandhi, Milind Deora, you know, all of them who are coming in out there, Sachin Pilot, you know, these guys are young guys, you know, who have a vision. When you see Rahul Gandhi come in and get Bill Gates into Amethi, I think it's a wonderful gesture. But I know what he is doing. He is concentrating, showing Bill Gates rural India, that this is what we need to educate. These people, we need to teach them to work on computers. You know, we need to get information to these kind of people. And if that does happen, you know, how much more knowledge and wiser do these people get? Today, I see an education system is so important. Like my kids, for example, a simple example. we were playing Holi. They came to me and they said, Da, let's play, they called me Da. So they said, Da, let's play a dry Holi. So I said, why? So I said, why you guys don't want to get wet? Because I remember as a kid I'd love to throw water balloons on everybody. So, and they said, no, we do, but you know, we've been told that there's this paucity of water, you know, and we'll be just ruining so much water. These are 4-year-olds and 8-year-olds, you know. Now, if that same kind of thought process goes into every Indian, you know, goes into rural India, goes into everybody just being taught in a nice way, this country can just be absolutely incredible.